Good morning, guys. Welcome to I Intend to Survive. Alright, today's video is going to be something that not necessarily survival based, if it's just something that you like to have in your pack. It's very, very helpful. Can come in handy a lot, more than you actually think. Let's jump right into it. It's going to be flashlights. Okay, everybody remembers this. I mean, they're classics. This one's not the greatest. This one's the better of the two. They're big, they're bulky, they're heavy. And let's face it, on a budget, putting batteries in these things, there's a lot more things that I'd rather spend my money on besides batteries for these big flashlights. They work great. I mean, this one right here, the batteries die and everything, can't use the flashlight as a light. You can beat the hell out of somebody if you had to, just saying. A little bit smaller. It's a Bushnell. It's a bright one, and it's even got the red tracking. It's the LED, you know, it's got the blood tracking and everything like that, but still, we're talking, you know, a couple of C-size batteries in here. I'd prefer to buy food or something like that than have to worry about it. Now this next one is still on the big side, but we're also talking rechargeable. Don't have to worry about batteries. Okay, you're gonna get the argument, you know, grid down, I can't charge it, you know, it's a, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. You know what's best for you. These days everybody's carrying the portable battery packs, you know, for their cell phone, but you can charge a flashlight with it too. This one here, Slide King, made by Nebo. This is one of the bigger models, and when I tell you this thing is bright, it is bright. I mean, it's hard to tell in the daylight, but trust me, it's got the, you know, it's got the turn bezel to where you can, you know, pinpoint it in to a better, you know, more direct beam. And somehow I used to be able to do it. It slides. There we go. And it also has for the emergency red and the flash for the SOS. This is a great light to have. Very good light to have. Again, a little on the heavy side, not too expensive. I've seen these lights local hardware stores and stuff for around 20 bucks. It also has the magnetic, I just can't talk, magnetic base to where you can stick it on, you know, metal, you know, get you some hands free. This makes a great camp light. I've used this camping many a times. A good one. Still a little on the heavy side. Okay, the next one we got here. Now you gotta excuse me if these lights are a little dirty and beat up. I've had some of them for quite a few years. They've been my work flashlights, you know, I've used them at work. This next one is a very good light. It don't have some of the features as the Nebo has. It's still a really good light. It is rechargeable. It's Stanley. Again, nice bright light. It don't adjust. It don't have magnetic base or anything like that. This is a standard work light. It's a lot lighter than the other four that I showed you. Comes in very handy. This is a really good durable light. I've dropped this thing numerous times and it still works. So another one. This one's a little more on the expensive side. I'm not gonna say real expensive compared to some of the old lights and other brands that are out there. I believe last time I looked, this light was running around $30 to $40. They've probably come down in price now, get a little cheaper, but still a very good dependable light. Let me get back to this one. It charges with a cell phone charger. I'm sure somebody out there has a cell phone charger. But very convenient way to charge it. You don't have to have all these different chargers, you know, to charge it. This one has its own standard charger, not a cell phone charger, but still, I prefer this one over the Nepo. Alright, the next one we're going to get into is some smaller lights, cheap lights. They're battery operated, but they're, you know, AA and AAA. The first one is a Hyper Tough 100 lumens from Walmart. I believe it's 2 AAA batteries. It could be only one. I haven't opened it up in years. It's LED. Nice little bright light. I keep this one in my truck. A little push button. It doesn't adjust or anything like that. It's a good little light, you know, to have on. It fits in your pocket wherever you want to, in your bag, anything, and it don't weigh much. Again, we're back to its batteries. You'd have to throw some extra batteries in your pack, you know, but you know, for emergency situation, it'll work out pretty good. This next one is a Cree. I actually got it in a battle box. This is a very nice little light. Small, compact, runs off of one AA battery, has 3 different modes, and again, adjustable bezel. I put the little white thing on there, it's not part of the light. Got a little belt clip right here, fits good in your pocket, but this thing will drain a battery fast. It doesn't last long. I believe the specs on it, at 100%, you know, the brightest light, brightest function on here, I think your batteries might last 2 hours. But it's still a good little light to have. I mean, again, you'd have to carry extra batteries or something. This is not a bad little light to have. You know, it's got the little, you know, got the, you know, the bezel here to where, you know, you could use it as a weapon if you had to. You know, that hurts somebody. I wouldn't want to get hit by it. But still, it's a good little light. This next one here, again, is a multi-function. It's got 3 different light modes. It's got the adjustable bezel. It's a little bit bigger than the last one that I showed you, but it's got a special little feature that I really like about this light. Okay, this is the Alpha. I'm not sure if that's the manufacturer or the model name. It's Alpha. This is a Walmart $10 knife, or sorry, a Walmart $10 flashlight. They get ready to put all the school supplies and stuff out, and they got this one in there. Again, 3 different light modes, adjustable bezel, you know, so you can pinpoint your light. But the nice feature about this, again, it's rechargeable with your cell phone charger. You've got a cell phone. But it also has a USB port to charge your cell phone. So this is a flashlight and a battery pack. You could charge your other flashlights with it if you had to. Very good flashlight. $10. You're not breaking the bank with this thing. Don't weigh much. Fits in a hand good. Again, you know, use it as a weapon. It's got the curved bezel here. Charge your cell phone, charge your flashlight, you know, whatever electronic devices that you have connected to the USB. I'm not sure what kind of charge you'll get out of it, but it's something. I mean, you're in a bad situation, your cell phone's dead, you can plug it into here, you know, power up that cell phone to where you can maybe get some help. Again, $10, LED, can't beat it. Very good investment. I bought 2 of them. Keep one in my truck and one around the house. Wife used to take the dogs out at night. Now my preferable light All of these are great options. You got old school, you got battery, you got rechargeable, you got lightweight, you got heavyweight. I mean, you get, you know, we talked before about the free stuff that you get, little pin lights and stuff like that, which if, you know, you're wanting to stay under the radar, you know, not a lot of people know you there and stuff, you want low light, don't use none of these lights, they're bright. Well, maybe this one, but a pin light or something like that, you know, a little keychain light works fine. These are when you really need to see, I mean, get a signal out, let somebody know you're in distress or whatever. My preferable light is a headlamp. They've got all kinds. They range from $1 to $60, $70. This is a Stanley, come in a toolkit, I believe. I'm not even sure where I got this. I think it runs off 2 AA or AAA batteries. You know, they've got the ones with the different modes. You know, they got the ones, you know, where you can spot blood with them and stuff like that for hunting. The SOS mode, all the different ones. And it's hands-free. I mean, you put it on and you've got light, and you can do stuff with both hands instead of trying to hold a flashlight where you're, you know, starting a fire or doing whatever. You know, the hands-free is definitely a better option. Again, they don't weigh much. You can take these, if you had a gallon jug of water, turn it in, wrap it around the 5-gallon jug of water and turn it on, and you got a lantern. It really lights up nice and bright, you know, so you can have a good light source around camp. But again, you know, all of these options, most of these options I should say, are fairly low budget, you know, with the exception of the Stanley. I believe this Bushnell right here, this is a light that my son bought. I want to say he paid about $30 for this light. You know, it, like I said, it's got all the different options in it, you know, white light, red light, blue light, you know, so you got a couple different choices there, you know. But all the rest of them are pretty much low budget. I mean, I'm really surprised they still sell these things after all the, you know, advances in flashlights these days. I mean, this one actually has a light bulb in it. It's not LED. But then again, 2D batteries, it's heavy, and it's really not the brightest thing in the world compared to something like this. So, I mean, you can light up a frickin' room with this bad boy. And then you got this. Again, this is definitely the one that I prefer over a handheld flashlight. Like I said, I prefer a headlamp, but a handheld, this is definitely the way to go. I mean, rechargeable and charge your cell phone, and it's bright, and it's $10. So, I mean, I hope I shine some light on your decisions, helping you out a little bit. And like I said, I hope the video helped you out, you know, clarify little things for you. And you don't have to spend a lot of money to have light. A $5 or $10 flashlight, a $1 headlamp, a free keychain light. As you've heard me say repeatedly, something is better than nothing. And I mean, if this is all I got to go into the woods with, or, you know, try to evade somebody, then this is what I got. Better than nothing. But it is nice to have some kind of light, flashlight, in your bag, you know, whether it's your bug out bag, your EDC, you know, your get home bag. You know, this little guy right here is stuck to my visor in my truck. This one right here is in the console. So, I mean, yeah, I have 2 flashlights in my truck. Redundancy. I also have a spotlight in my truck, you know, so backup for your backup. So I hope this video helps you out, and you know, choose wisely. Again, pick what you want, not what somebody else pushes on you. And like the video, give me the thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification button, and keep safe out there.